We've seen the viral videos of homes collapsing into the ocean on the Outer Banks. Now people living in that area of Rodanthe are sounding the alarm. They fear beach erosion could wipe their entire town off the map.
But they say there's one thing that can save them. New at 6, Dan Kennedy investigates why it hasn't been done.
There's something about waking up every morning. You know, the sunrise and the sound of the waves. It's perfect.
It's easy for Cindy Dowdy to appreciate the beauty of her backyard. It's harder to come to terms with what that backyard has become.
But the waves are coming up closer and closer and closer.
The ocean took 3 of her neighbors' homes last year, so Dowdy now is taking action. She paid $150,000 to have her Rodanthe home moved an extra 100 feet away from the ever-changing coastline.
There was really no choice. We wanted to save it. I mean, it's our home, and we could never replace it.
This is our driveway, but it's 4 feet under the sand.
Jeff Carroll bought this beach home just a year ago. Now he's also paying to have it moved.
I love the location. I love that it's right on the water, but it shouldn't be this right on the water.
Tape, and we'll show it later.
Carroll and Dowdy join a chorus of Rodanthe residents calling for beach nourishment. It's when sand is dredged from miles offshore and pumped onto the beach. Dare County spent almost $72 million last year on beach nourishment in Southern Shores, Kitty Hawk, Kill Devil Hills, Nags Head, Avon, and Buxton, but not Rodanthe.
Why not Rodanthe?
We're not turning our back on them. We just have major issues and processes that we have to go through in order to certainly make this come to fruition, if at all.
Dare County Chairman Bob Woodard says that beach nourishment is not out of the question. He called a town hall last month to talk it over. Hundreds attended in person and online, driving home the urgency of the moment.
This is going to affect not just Rodanthe, but the entire Hatteras Island.
Sorry, I just got myself caught off by thinking about my home.
The county is waiting on the results of a feasibility study right now. Woodard says the main hurdle is money.
We're estimating right now that Rodanthe's, if we do a project in Rodanthe, would cost about $30 million.
Are you willing to pay more in taxes to get beach nourishment done in Rodanthe?
Without a question. Right away, let's do it.
You don't hear people often say, raise my taxes.
No, you don't. But you hear me saying it.
But Rodanthe is home to just 200 people. The tax base is so small, the county manager estimates it would take decades to raise enough money for the project. Some fear by then,
I think it's going to get wiped off the map.
The town could be gone.
If you lose Rodanthe, you lose all of Hatteras Island.
The feasibility study should be done in the coming months, but if Dare County can't afford to foot the bill, we wanted to know if there's federal help available. I checked with North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis and Congressman Greg Murphy. Tillis' office says he's aware of the issue and working on solutions. Meanwhile, Murphy's office says he's awaiting the results of that study to determine the most efficient solution, adding the issue is that this is not a one-and-done fix. He goes on to say even if federal funds are tracked down for a multi-million-dollar project, the expectation is that it would not be a lasting solution. It's true that beach nourishment requires maintenance every 5 years or so, so even if the project gets the green light, it could amount to just one expensive Band-Aid that gets the job done, but then needs changing out every 5 years. Dan Kennedy, 13 News Now.
All right, Dan, thank you. And the town of Duck begins its beach nourishment project next month. It's the only nourishment project on the calendar this year for the Outer Banks.